everybody. Welcome to my podcast called Everyday Living Recipes with Love. Welcome back. The last episode was all dedicated to appetizers, and today it's all dips, which is kind of like an appetizer, a good dip to dip your things in. Now, I have a lot to share with you today. There is about 9 recipes, but they're dips. So they're very simple, very short and sweet. And so I was thinking I could fit them all on here. Again, for anybody wondering, the family picks is over. So these are just recipes in here with no names on them, no person to credit. Um, I don't know whose recipes they are. If there was a name on them, a name on anything, I would be crediting them. So I don't want to get any backlash for that. I am just sharing recipes because that's what I do on here. And so I just want to start off my episodes with that now because it's not my family's name on it anymore. It's just a section of this cookbook. And so anybody could have put these in here. So if you're listening to this and you know what cookbook I'm talking about, or you're from my hometown and you're like, hey, that is my recipe, then tell me it is, and I will credit you. I would love to give credit where it is due, but I don't have anything on here to let me do that. And so if you hear me on my podcast and you're like, hey, I put that in there. That's my recipe. Let me know and you can be mentioned on my podcast. How exciting. Okay, so this dip one is going to be super simple, okay? There's going to be some recipes that you probably already have, you already know. I'm just sharing. So no hate here, right? If you would like to know more about these recipes, just email me too, because I will not be repeating them again like I did last time. I'm just going to read through them once and then that's it. So, how is everybody's day going, first of all? My day is going okay. Kind of busy, but that's every day with 2 children, right? 2 daughters keep you on your toes. I feel bad for people that have more than 2 kids. I can barely do it with 2 kids. So, kudos to the moms who are doing it with more than 2. I love you and you're brave and you're strong because I don't know if I could do it. Um, I barely make it some days with 2 kids. But on today's episode, I also want to mention something. I want to mention that I will be talking about in this episode some of the dishes that I use to cook in and like put dips in. There will be some brands that I name off, or maybe just one. I can't remember if it's just one full brand that I use or 2. This episode is not sponsored in any way. Now, I would love that if they want to reach out to me and go, hey, you can sponsor our cookware. I would love that. But I'm not sponsored at all as of now. But there is some things I'm going to mention on here that I love using. And it's all from Walmart. So I don't know if Walmart has to sponsor me or the company. But I really like this cookware from Walmart. And since today is an episode about dips, I wanted to mention my absolute favorite cookware to put dips in. So let's just get into it. I'm going to share my story. I know a lot of people have their own opinions on what cookware they like to use. There's a lot of new cookware coming out, a lot of people doing it. And so there's a lot out there. But this is the first brand I came across at Walmart, and they had such beautiful made things. Pioneer Woman. Love the stuff. I love how she creates her cookware with the beautiful flower decorated stuff. I just love it. I have a lot of products from her, but anyway, I'm not going to sit here and name everything I have. But I got this cookware set for Christmas. It was like a Black Friday deal a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago. And it was like a pan set, and it came with one rectangle casserole dish with a lid, and then it came with a circle casserole dish with a lid. They're kind of small. And then it came with this big bowl. Like it looked like a salad bowl and had all the flower designs on the end. I mean, around the bowl. And then it had a lid to that too. And so I would use that for dips or like kind of snacks, I guess, for the holidays or popcorn or something. It is a really nice bowl. I love it. And it came with that whole set. I got like, what was it? It was a really good deal. Cuz like it came with like a cast iron skillet, two other skillets, like a medium and a small one. It came with a big boiling pan, a medium boiling pan, and a there was something else for pans that it came with. Oh, and a little boiling pan, like for little things like soups or something. And then it came with a spatula, two knives. I got a big, huge knife, which I haven't even opened yet. I don't use a huge knife, and like a small knife. And then it came with those two casserole dishes with the lids and that big bowl. Oh, it's such a good set. Anyway, there was two colors and I got it in the turquoise. It's so beautiful, you guys. You have to check out Pioneer Women. I can leave a link if you guys want to check it out. I have no idea if they're still in stock. It's like a couple of years ago. But I think I got that all for $80. It was such a good deal. And I've acquired a lot of Pioneer Women stuff in my collection. So enough of that. I just wanted to share the bowl. Um, I might put a link if I find anything like it on if you guys want to see what I'm talking about. But it is like a perfect bowl for dips or snacks. Like a snack mix you're mixing up or like oyster crackers or something. We make oyster crackers every year with the ranch on it and the oil and you shake them up. So anyway, let's get into the dips. Sorry, I got off track a little bit. So this might be a really long episode now, just so everybody knows. So this is the dips. The first one is an apple dip. And I think I've already done an apple dip, but I think we're just gonna move on to the next one. Because I think I did an apple dip. It was like one that my mom picked out or something. I think it's the same one, actually. So we're gonna move on to BLT dip. Who likes BLTs? My parents love them. I do not like the tomatoes. Or like, is it tomatoes? Yeah, it's tomatoes, lettuce, bacon, and toast. Like Texas toast. I wouldn't like any of that, so I'm not a BLT fan. But this is a dip for it. So here we go. 2 pounds of bacon fried. Six Roma tomatoes diced. Those are the smaller tomatoes, I think. 1.5 cup of mayonnaise and 2 cups of sour cream. Mix and chill overnight. Serve with Texas toast or English muffins cut into pieces. Sorry, I got tongue twisted there. Pieces. um, so that's how simple these are going to be today. So that's why I'm going to try to get all these in here on this one episode. So the next tip is called crab dip. So for crab dip, you need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, 1 tablespoon of horseradish, 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 medium onion grated, 6 to 8 ounce crab meat. Mix ingredients, cover and chill in refrigerator at least 2 to 3 hours or overnight. So that's the crab dip. I'm sure everybody already has these recipes in their books or like written down because they make them all the time. Again, I'm just here sharing recipes. So, I don't know, maybe somebody out there doesn't have these, but I'm sure they do. So, the next one is called hot beef dip. This one sounds really good to me. I wouldn't like the onions or the green peppers, but here's the hot beef dip. You need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 4 ounces of sour cream, 1/4 a cup of onions chopped, 1/3 a cup of green pepper chopped, 1 small package of dried beef chopped. Mix cream cheese and sour cream with electric mixer. Add remaining ingredients. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes. Yum, yum. I've never heard of that dip, so there's probably a lot of people that haven't heard about that one either. So Sorry, I needed a drink. Okay, so that is the last one of that page. Let me turn the page. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one sounds so good, guys. Hot broccoli cheese dip. Sorry, my cookbook's falling down. um, so again, you'll need cream cheese for this one, and sour cream, right? This one sounds super good, by the way. So hot broccoli cheese dip, you're gonna need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, spoonful of Italian seasoning blend, 1 10-ounce package of frozen chopped broccoli, thawed and well drained, a few handfuls of cheddar cheese shredded. Mix cream cheese, sour cream, and Italian seasoning. Blend together. Add broccoli and a few handfuls of shredded cheddar cheese. Spoon into a 9-inch pie plate. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes. Sprinkle with more cheese. Bake an additional 5 minutes or until cheese is melted. Serve with assorted crackers and vegetable sticks. Yum, yum, yum. That sounds super good. Now, I know that I'm super picky, but broccoli is one of the things I really like. Broccoli and cheese. It's so good. I order broccoli all the time for my sides when we go out to eat. I love broccoli. If it's cooked right, it's perfect. If it's steamed just right, it's perfect. I do not like crunchy broccoli. I like the tender broccoli that is cooked just right. Oh, it's so good. So I think I'm going to try this recipe out. It sounds super good. Now the next one. Oh my God. It sounds so dreamy. It's called pizza dip. It sounds so freaking good. Yummy. So you're gonna need 1 8-ounce package of mozzarella cheese shredded, 1 8-ounce package of pizza cheese shredded, pizza cheese shredded. Sorry, I get really tongue twisted when there's like so many syllables like that in one like ingredient. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. 1/4 cup of green onion chopped, 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 3 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1 small pepper diced, 1 16-ounce can of pizza sauce. Mix cream cheese and Italian seasoning together. Spread on the bottom of a 9 by 13-inch pan. Sprinkle half the cheeses over cream cheese mixture. Spread sauce over cheese, then put green pepper and green onion over the sauce. Next, you sprinkle remaining cheese over everything. Bake at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. Really good with Fritos corn chip scoops. Oh, yum, yum. I think I have to try that now. Now, I would leave out the pepper and the onion, but that sounds so good. This is a really unique dip. Has anybody made a pizza dip? I don't know. I think that's an original. So whoever put this in here, you're a genius. That sounds so, so good. Okay, so here's the next one. It's called Original Ranch Spinach Dip. I got tongue twisted. Let me try that again. Original Ranch Spinach Dip. There we go. I did it. And I really love spinach too. Spinach and broccoli are my 2 favorite green vegetables. So this is going to be really good, it seems like. So you need 1 1-ounce package of Hidden Valley Original Ranch dressing or dips mix. 1 16-ounce carton of sour cream. 1 10-ounce box frozen spinach thawed, well drained, chopped. 1 8-ounce can of water chestnuts drained and chopped. Ew, water chestnuts? Has anybody tried water chestnuts? They look so weird. I don't know. I don't know if I'd try that really, but they just look so weird in that can. I remember seeing it a couple times when people opened them. I'm like, ew, what's that? I don't know. That would definitely be taken out of my version. So you mix together, chill, and serve. Makes 2 cups. Serving suggestion: hollow out a round loaf of French bread and fill with the dip. Serve with bread cubes and fresh vegetables. Hey, that reminds me of Panera Bread when they do the broccoli cheese bread bowl. That reminds me of that. That thing is super good too. I need to go to Panera Bread now and have a broccoli cheese bread bowl. So that is the recipe for that. So we're going to go to the next page. Next step is the classic spinach dip. So this is probably one that everybody knows. But anyway, I'm just going to read it and share it. Why not? Because I'm here anyway. So you need 1 10-ounce package of frozen spinach drained and chopped, 1 onion minced, 1 small can of water chestnuts drained and chopped. Ew, ew, ew. 1 cup of mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, 1 cup of sour cream or plain yogurt, 1 package of Knorr Swiss vegetable soup mix, 1 loaf of pumpernickel bread unsliced. Pumpernickel bread was, because I'm so curious about it. It's like a sweet rye bread. So yeah, I learned something new every day. In a bowl, mix all the above ingredients, cover with saran wrap, and refrigerate for at least 6 hours. Before serving guests, hollow out the pumpernickel bread and put the dip inside. Break the pieces of bread you hollowed into pieces and place around the bread loaf. People will just dip the bread into the spinach dip. Or you can put a small spoon in the dip and let people spoon the dip onto the bread pieces. Again, reminds me of the bread bowl at Panera Bread. I'm sure now everybody wants Panera Bread. Go get you some. Tell me how it is. Because that's where I'm going next. I wish I had one around me. The next one is called Ranch Veggie Dip. 1 small carton of cottage cheese, 1 small carton of sour cream, 1 PT real mayonnaise, pint, 1 small carton of sour cream, 1 package of Hidden Valley Ranch mix. Mix together with whisk and chill. This makes a large batch. You may want to cut the recipe in half. So that's the ranch veggie dip. The next one is called coconut fruit dip. Now we're into fruit dips. I think the last 2 are fruit dips. And that's the end of the dip episode today. 1 8-ounce can of crushed unsweetened pineapple undrained. 3/4 cup of skim milk. Half a cup of non-fat sour cream. 1 3.4-ounce package of instant coconut cream pudding mix. Fresh pineapple, grapes, and strawberries, or other fruit that you like. In a blender, combine the first 4 ingredients. Cover and process for 1 minute or until smooth. Store in the refrigerator. Yield. Makes 2 cups. So that is the coconut fruit dip. Who loves fruit dips? Probably not me. I'm not a fruit person. Okay, so the last dip for today, or for this episode, whatever you want to say. It is called the Dreamy Fruit Dip. Very dreamy for fruit lovers. Here we go. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened. Half a cup of butter or margarine softened. Half a cup of marshmallow cream. 1 8-ounce carton of frozen whipped topping thawed. Assorted fresh fruit. In a small mixing bowl, beat cream cheese and butter until smooth. Beat in marshmallow cream, fold in whipped topping. Serve with fruit. Store in the refrigerator. Yield about 4 cups. So that is the Dreamy Fruit Dip. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. So if you were looking for any dip recipes, I hope I delivered, right? I hope I gave you what you were looking for. The last episode of this season is actually next time. So when you listen next time, it's the end of season 1 of this podcast. I cannot believe we got here this fast. So, just for everybody's future reference, there will be no other episode after next time. I'm going to take a lot of thought into if I want to do a second season or not. This takes a lot of work. It is very fun though. I really, really, really enjoy it. So I might be having a season 2 in the mix. But I have to really think about it because do you guys really enjoy the last part of this podcast? Reading recipes that you might already have? It might be annoying to some, who knows? So I just have to kind of see how people react to this because why do all this work if nobody's going to be interested in my content, stuff like that? I can still do it for my personal use, which is what I'm doing anyway. But what I'm saying is, um, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not here for that. I'm just want to make content that people are interested in too. And so even if I just make one season, I'm happy with that. Like that's all I really wanted to do was just make some of these and have something in her honor. And that's all I wanted to do. So if it's only one season, then that's fine. If people love this and they want me to continue, it'll be 2 seasons. So I will see you next time for the last episode. It might be the last one of all time, or it might just be the last one of this season. Email me your thoughts on how you like this or what your opinions are on this podcast. And I'm looking for all of them. I'm not asking you to give me all good reviews. I'm going to have bad reviews too, and that's okay because I want the truth. So you can like it, you can dislike it. It's all up to you. Um, but the email for this podcast is everydaylivingrecipeswithlove@gmail.com. I would love to hear your side of things and all the stuff that you want to talk about too. I'm always very excited to open my emails. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the last episode next time.